Am I live? Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show. Today we're going to be doing a little put together. We're going to put together this vintage, this very fine vintage Wheatie mini wheats box ink holder thing. Oh gosh, I just got in the house. I went to T-Mobile and I got a new phone. It's in the mail. Oh God, okay. Gotta plug my machine in. I got a brand new bag of this and that. I have one more. Aha, here's the one that was open. So today we're going to make a holder. Do-it-yourself ink holder. See, this is what it's supposed to look like when it's done. So, I'm going to make more of this. What you're going to need is a cereal box, some Gorilla glue sticks, which I have a good amount. You're going to glue the top, you're going to cut out the top and then glue it to the bottom. And then you're going to go to the 99-cent store and they have these. There's 36 quarter rolls and you get 2 of these. And some scissors. This is going to be a very boring time for a lot of people. But it'll give us a good time to chat and hang out a little bit and see how y'all are doing. Last time I made these, I made them too big. I want them smaller. So I don't have to reach all the way in just to get it going. And I love this glue gun. If I can, it's called the Gorilla Glue Gun Dual Temp. It's a really good glue gun. I'm going to go through a lot of these. That in the trash. Okay. We already have a drip coming out. And then you just cut off a squidge and in the hole, and keep these little bits. Don't throw them away. Just put them over to the side. And most of them have a top bit and then a quarter bit. And I'm cutting mine about just right at the 10. At the 10, can you see? At the 10. Right through there. Maybe a little more. Right through the 0. Yeah, that's perfect. Right through the 0. And then, can you see? And that way you can put them, and then they'll stick up just a little bit so you can kind of see the name. And when you're putting the sticks in, you gotta make sure you're all loaded up. And then all you have to do is do it on 2 sides at the beginning. This side 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. Or 3 o'clock and 12 o'clock. And then you do that 525,600 times. So within the next week, I should have a brand new Samsung 22 Ultra. I am very excited. I can't wait. So, you guys should be able to see what's going on. The people at this store were very helpful. Hi, Kathy. How are you doing? Yes, I'm going to be getting a new Samsung 22 Ultra. The big one and the fast one. I am so excited. I can't even wait. I got it for such a good deal. $500 off if I trade in this phone. So that's gonna be amazing. It'll be my first credit card payment since paying off my school bill. So hopefully everything will be okay. I'm excited and nervous. I'm always nervous that I'm not going to like it. But I know I'm going to like it. Every Samsung I have ever bought, I love it to death. Literally to death. The only problem that I'm having with this phone is that the battery doesn't last as long as it used to. That's really the only complaint that I have. So, I don't see any notification. I have 3 viewers. Hello. Come in and say hello. Don't be shy. I don't bite much. Okay, I bite, but only a little bit. Oh no, juice. Stick. Okay. What kind of a phone do you guys use? I love learning about technology. Hello, Scarlett Isabel. How are you doing today? Are you having a nice day? Watching and working. What you working on? Oh, you mean you're working. What do you do for work? Gary and I have iPhones. Oh, nice. Like, I was this close to getting an iPhone the last time. They had such a good deal. It was like, buy one, get one free. And I thought to myself, that's a really good deal. Except for there was a catch. You had to buy them in full. Who has $1,200 they can just drop on a phone? Not I. Not then. Not now. Everything goes on the credit card. That's okay. I don't mind being poor most of the time. Yeah, I went because my roommate needed to upgrade his phone, and I asked the guy because Sprint sent me a credit card with like $200 on it, and I asked him how much it would be to pay off my my new phone because I hate it. And they said it would be this amount, this many pennies. And I said, here, do it. Hurry, before I change my mind. So I paid off my new phone. So if anybody needs a new phone, $5. It's a Samsung A32. It's like just scraping the bottom of the barrel terrible. But its phone capabilities work. And it should be free and clear now, so I should have abilities to sell it. I think. I'm gonna have to ask the guy when I take my old phone. 'Cause... Hi, PJ. How are you? Long time no see. Where you been? Aww. I'm so glad that you came in. I swear, you guys, PJ is one of the nicest people that I know. She's just so sweet and kind and caring, and she has a cute little Minnesota accent. And she even says, "Don't you know?" And you betcha. I got a new phone. I bought a phone from the store, and it's in the mail because they didn't have the phone that I wanted in the store. I got a Samsung 22 Ultra. It's in the mail. I try and be kind when I can. Unless I'm mad at somebody. And I have to use... And the Queen of Hearts comes out. Off with his head! I just realized you can't see my face. Do you want to see my face? There it is! Oh, you look like a crazy. Don't notice. All right. Don't notice my crazy. We're making a little project over here. Making a little ink box. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I can't wait. I love technology. And anytime I have the opportunity to get new technology is like Christmas. Oi. I don't even have real Christmas anymore. Because no one gives me presents anymore. Except Kathy and Gary. Oh, PJ gave me a Christmas card. Didn't you give me a Christmas card? Somebody sent me a Christmas card. I think I got 3 Christmas cards this year. Which was like the least Christmas cards I've had in a really long time. You did, that's right. All right. Which means that you're probably on my wall somewhere. You're probably on my door somewhere. Everyone who sends me a Christmas card goes on the door over here or on my wall. And then when they send me a new Christmas card, I find that Christmas card and I replace it, and then I put that Christmas card in the box with all of the rest of the mail. Isn't that exciting? Admit it, it's exciting. Although I did get a letter from a lady from Inkarimo who didn't put her address on the card, and I was so sad because I didn't know how to reach her. And so I wrote her a letter anyway, and I put it in the card, and it's in the box, just in case she ever gets around to sending me her address. It is exciting. Watch you make... I'm making... Okay, so... You see this ink holder? I'm making an ink holder. Another one. Because I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spaces left. I need more space for ink. Kathy wants to send me ink. I told her, hold off, I don't have any space to put them. Now I will have space. But I had to get the box, and then I had to empty the box, and then I had to buy glue, and I just got the glue sticks in yesterday. So I thought this would be a nice, fun project to just chill and hang out for a little while. That's one pack down. Oops. Oi. Get in there. Hold. Alright. About how many samples do you want? How many you got? Just kidding. So I did a poll on my YouTube channel asking what people wanted to see, and they said more videos. Shh. I'm like, I'm already doing almost 2 videos a day. How many more do you want? You gotta be tired of my face sometime. I know I'm so cute to look at and all, but I need a break too. I have to have time for TikTok. Ow. Hot. Ow, hot. Oi. Ooh. Ow, hot. Note to self, hot glue is hot. Yes, I came up with this on my own. I made this one last year in September. And then I made this one when I started the ink journey about 2 or 3 years ago. Oh God, everything falls on the floor. Oh God. Okay. Oy. So, I have too many ink samples. I have one friend. Her name is Mitch. Mitch, if you're watching this, I told her, I said, if you want me to send you samples, you have to pick between 5 and 10 samples for me to send you, because that's the only way it's going to be worth paying the whatever it is for shipping, because shipping is expensive. Okay. Hello, Take a Snooze. How are you doing today? Are you having a nice day? I'm making an ink holder. Oh, hot. Wait. Okay. Note to self. Hot glue is hot. Doing very well, thank you. Hope you are too. I am doing well. I just got back from going to the T-Mobile store. I got me a new phone, but it's in the mail because they didn't have the one that I wanted. I wanted the 256 gigabyte version because I have a lot of photos. I take lots of photos and videos, and basically my whole life is on my phone, so I want it to be nice and new. I'm currently filming on a Samsung Note 10 Plus in Aura Glow, and it works fine, but it needs a new battery. It's 4 years old at this point, so it needs a new Batarziz. New Batarziz, or new celery phone. And I got a really good deal on it. It was $500 off. And like $500 off, you can't beat that with a stick. So my total bill will be only $13 more than I'm paying now a month. So that is most excellent news. Not to mention, it's super fast. It's like lickety-split fast. The only problem that I really have with this phone is that the fingerprint scanner doesn't work very good. I have ichthyosis, which is like a drying of the skin problem, and so it sometimes doesn't read my thumbprints good, because I've either got ink on them or I've washed them off, because being in a hospital environment, they teach you to wash your hands all the time, so your fingers become all pruny and the ridges of your fingerprints can't get seen by the scanner. I love this this glue gun because it doesn't bloop out the glue when it's just sitting there. Most other glue guns kind of give you a little little drizzly poo, but this one doesn't. I like it a lot. What kind of a phone do you use? Take us news. Are you an Android person or an iOS person? Or perhaps some other type of operating system? Wait. Oh, iPhone 11. That's a nice phone. That was one of the good ones. So I'm told. I have never had an Apple phone. I was this close to getting one the last time when I got my Note 10 Plus. But a little voice inside my head said, don't do it. Don't do it. And I didn't. And boy, am I glad that I didn't. Oops. I need a larger screen. Eyes are not as young as they used to be. And how? I just saw a video on YouTube about how children's eyes are so used to being glued to the screens, and they're all of the kids that are new to the world are all close-eyed, and the reason is because we don't go out in the sun anymore. So we don't have to give up our technology, but we should go outside. And I like outside about as much as a fart in a whirlwind, so me and the outside are not friends. When I was itty bitty, I used to like the outside. Not so much anymore. Keep forgetting to cut it. Well, I don't know. After I discovered computers and the Internet of Things, I don't really enjoy being out in nature. I was out in nature, let's see, how long ago would that have been? About maybe 10 years ago. Me and my best friend took her camper out camping, and I wanted her to see the really cool area, because what happens is you go really, really far out, right? And you feel like you're in the middle of nowhere. You totally feel like you're in the middle of nowhere, and it's scary, right? It's like gonna take you out and paint the forest scary. And then you take this twisty, twindy road up to the top of the hill, and you're in the middle of a bustling town. It's totally crazy. And it's so fun, because I'll take people up there and I'll be like, okay, close your eyes. And they'll be like, why? I'm like, just close your eyes. Just give you a little treat. And there's this straight path before you turn the corner. And I will floor it down this really straight path. And then I'll slow down, go around the corner, and there's apartments all the way around, and a Ralph's just in the middle of nowhere. And people are like, wow, we were just a million miles. We transported to a bustling city. This is so cool. That's one of my little tricks that I like to play on people. It's so much fun. Yeah, it's warm. It's like the abundance of warm is not my friend. After I've become a little larger in my round land, my able to withstand the outside has gone down also. The warmth is just too warm. I'm gonna turn the AC on right now. 81 degrees in here. Jiminy Christmas. Hi Trisha, how are you doing? Long time no see. How you been? How you been? You doing well? I'm getting a new cell phone. Isn't that exciting? It's in the mail. I have to wait for it to come in the mail. And then I have to go to the store and have them turn it on. But other than that, I am excited. I can't wait. You're good? Oh, good. I'm glad. You haven't been at the Saturday night Zoom in a while. You don't love. This one lady, I remember, she used to tell us, the least you could do is come in and tell me to fuck off and leave. So I did one night. And she got mad at me and I said, hey, I was just doing what you told me to do. So just let us know you're alive every now and then. We hardly ever get to see you. Blue? Why aren't you blue? You don't remember that? Yeah, this lady that I knew way back long time ago, in a site called M-Player, way back in 2004. She's like, well, could you just like come in and tell me that you're alive, or let me know you're alive, to screw off, or you know, something. So I went, hi, fuck off, gotta go, bye. Can't be cross with people giving them what they want. I'm subbing during the weekend. Subbing. You're not like being beaten, like subbing that way, are ya? What are you subbing? Substitute teaching? You have to use complete sentences, honey. I know people that grow up and take their weekend calls. Oh. So you're doing like call center, or you're a nurse, aren't you? You're doing nursing calls? Is that what you're doing? Ow. Hospice, right. So you're doing hospice calls. Ooh, that can't be fun. You're a brave young soldier. Oy. That's like gotta be one of the hardest jobs in the world. I couldn't do it. I've seen a lot of death, but those patients that linger, it's like, oy. Scares me to think that I could be like that one day. Just let me go! But I'm gonna be 100. I'm gonna be 100 years old, out on the porch in my rocking chair, shaking my cane at people. Oh, get off of my lawn, sonny. So, and I'm going out screaming. So if there's screaming going about, you know what's happening. Yeah, it's really bad. I feel so bad. Especially now. Because, like, as soon as people are, like, anytime comorbidities are involved, they're like, oh, we're calling hospice. She's got about as much of a chance as a fart in a whirlwind. We're calling hospice. And then the family is all, they're gonna make it, aren't they? And they're like, no. No, they're not. And that's just one of the hardest things, having to tell the family, is that they think that hospice is a good thing. No, it's not. Hospice means the end of the road. 9 times out of 10. There are the very few that make a comeback. But most of the time, patients get what they call a reprieve. They like feel better for a little bit, and then the end happens. So it's really not nice. Okay. I'll be here for at least the next hour. I'm gonna make this thing happen. Because I need something to put my new inks in that Kathy's gonna send me. And if you guys want to send me some inks or paper, you can go to the About section of my profile. I'm not asking or begging anybody to send me anything. You don't have to. But if you would like to send me some papers, other than the ones that I already review, and as long as it's not mead, and as long as it's not just one sheet, or 1 ml, because 1 milliliter is about as good as a fart in a whirlwind. If you're gonna send somebody 1 milliliter, you might as well just take and throw that in the trash, because it's not good. Nobody can do it hardly anything with 1 milliliter. I wash more than that down the drain. I have a new subscriber who offered to send me some papers from his country, because most of the people that watch my videos are from the United States. And he said, well, you could do without some of the papers, but all of the papers that I review are current. They're the ones that are current, and you can probably find in your local stores. Walmart, Target, CVS. So I try and keep things up to date. I know that I need to find some new Tomoe River. I was looking at a site today that said a new Tomoe River book was $25. I decided to buy a new phone instead. Cancer, Parkinson's. You have cancer? Who's got cancer, Parkinson's? Yeah, cancer and Parkinson's patients are so sad. Especially like the dementia, cancer, Parkinson's patients, because they just whittle away to nothing. And like trying to keep a happy face, oh god, it's so hard. That's one of the hardest things in life right there. Yeah. When I found out that our friend Kathy passed away, the first thought that came to mind was, this is a joke, right? Because she's probably putting one on us for whatever her reasons are. And then I saw that her friend Pat, who she's very close to, said that she had passed away. I was really, really sad. I'm still really sad. But we have to move forward and be brave little young soldiers and live for the life that she didn't get to have. That's all that we can do. We can move forward and try and be as happy as in life as that we can be. I'm sorry for your loss too. I tried to call her a couple times, but she wouldn't answer the phone. And like I see her in Deb's live, And I'd be like, okay, well, at least she's okay. And then the day that this last week, she didn't come into Deb's, and I was worried. And then the next day, I found out she was gone. So sad. Treasure your friends, folks. You never know when they're gonna go. And it won't. Some of them, they don't linger. They're just gone in a heartbeat. And I could be gone in a heartbeat, and no one would know. Because almost certainly no one would pick up my phone if it were to ring. And that is the scariest thing. I have friends and I have you guys, but I worry that, and you know, if the house were to want to come into my room, they'd have to serve a 24-hour notice before coming into my room. It'd take them almost 24 hours to figure out if I was gone or not. And that is a scary thought. Me stinking up the house. Yeah. Well, we all have to go sometime. I've just accepted it. Would you like a box of 100 samples? Oh, yes! I love samples. I'm gonna get around to doing more samples. I have been in a pretty bad depression the last couple of months. And with this war going on and my boyfriend and my daughter being involved, I'm scared. There's a guy on YouTube, Amy from Penn Venture. He lives over there in that land, and I don't even know him, and I'm worried about him. It's like you see these people I can't help but feel bad. And I feel even worse because I feel useless to do anything about it. I'd like to give you-know-who a little in the brain. That's what he deserves. The world would tout me a hero. No. He just needs to be put in a box in a hole for a really long time. As long as you stay in Germany, you don't have anything to worry about. Yeah, that's what I told Andrew. He called me on Monday and told me he was still in Germany. And I asked him if he knew my daughter, and he said no. And I told him what her name is, so he told me he'd look out for her. And he's an army surgeon. He's in the hospital there, so I don't know how they know each other, but I said if you can, you better look out for her. So I can include browns from your reviews even though you don't like brown. Well, okay. Maybe just like a few of them, not like all browns. I'm not a fan of brown. Although I am gonna like the next brown that I review. It's SBRA Brown, Stephen Benjamin Rutherford Edward Brown. I also follow a guy named Dan Shikos from Russia. It's sad to see such similar people on two opposite sides. Yeah, the people are not the government. I saw that they had a protest in front of the Russian capital, and they were shooting people and arresting people. Like, come on. Guy needs a bullet in his head. There's just... Even the frickin'... Even his generals don't agree with what he's doing. I saw a TikTok with subtitles, and they were talking to somebody on a boat, and they were like, "Yeah, we're not gonna do anything," and then the next minute the boat is blowing up. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Yeah.
This is a reminder. 7 p.m.
SBR Brown is too warm. Oh, I like SBRA Brown. I like those light browns, the orangey browns. Another one of my favorite browns is Robert Oster NG Special. I really like that brownish orange color. It had the best shading. Oh my god, I remember the shading. So good. Yeah. We had Dr. Stephen Brown on Larry's Fountain Pen Zoom Pen Hangout. He's such a nice guy. Dr. Stephen, if you're watching, thank you so much for the ink sample. I really appreciate it. I've been a subscriber of his for about 4 years now. Pure orange. Well, yeah. And like, I feel bad. There's a part of me that feels bad for the guy. Like, who stepped on your cat? You know? Because if somebody stepped on my cat, I'd be pissed and want to go to war too. But like, you'd have to physically step on my cat and kick it across the room. You know? I just don't understand. And the other half of it is, there's definitely a language barrier. I think maybe something might have been misunderstood. Something might have been misunderstood. He might have been hit in the head. Who knows? Traumatic brain injury. People act crazy for all types of different ways, for all types of different reasons. Can we ask him who peed in his Cheerios? Right? At this point, I'm willing to pee in his Cheerios because he needs a life check. I mean, if I was in his country, like, he's not doing himself any favors with the rest of the world either. Like, his people are gonna go hungry too after they stop sending them sundries, you know? Like, we all depend on each other. That's the important part of, being a human, that we all depend on each other for certain resources on this planet. And if he doesn't want to play nice, then he's gonna get the hard end of the stick. Mara, I think I could watch you do this all night. Aww. That's so nice. I hope this doesn't last all night, though. I'm like trying to do it as quickly and efficiently as possible. Because hot glue is hot. As a ouch. And my delicate gay hands can't hold the heat. Can't stand the heat. Off with his head. Yeah, I know, I saw. There are people in this world that believe that there are little green men living on the moon, too. And that the moon is made of cheese. It does not mean that they are correct. Usually pretty busy, so I'm really enjoying being here, watching you, being with all of you. Aw, that's so nice, PJ. I love it when my friends come and hang out with me. It's been awfully quiet at 1 p.m. lately. And I've been doing 2 videos every day this week. Just because I've been bored and I don't want to watch TikTok or scroll through videos for hours. Yesterday, I had a Zoom meeting with Dr. Joe Vitolo. hung out with him for about 2 hours, and then my brother called, which he never calls, and we had a lovely conversation. He wants me to come out and visit him in where he lives, and I told him, I said, well, if I can get the time off, maybe when I'm not being so crazy right now, I would love to come down and hang out. But right now, I just don't feel well enough to go anywhere or have the mental capacity to go anywhere. I have been dealing with a lot of death lately. Not just like patients, but personal death. Kathy's death, my best friend's mom's passing. And she is the mommy that taught me how to mommy. She had everything. She always had everything in her bag. You needed a Band-Aid, she had a Band-Aid. You needed an aspirin, she had an aspirin. You needed toilet paper, she had toilet paper. Like, this woman taught me everything I needed to know for life. She says, you need to keep at least a little bit of something on you at all times, so that way you don't end up being up a creek without a paddle. And she was right. About 2 years ago, about 4 years ago, I was having heart palpitations, and I went to the hospital because I was low on potassium. I was really glad that she had taught me those things, because otherwise the hospital didn't have my medications, because they're special medications. And so I am glad that I had them to take. Otherwise, my regimen could have not been great. And she was such a nice lady. I mean, we'd known each other 20 years. It's a long time to know somebody. It's how long I've known my best friend. And she's coming back to California. Right now, she's in New Orleans. She just went to the Anne Rice house today. And then she went to the Anne Rice Cemetery. It was a very moving moment. We went and saw Mardi Gras yesterday. She took us to see the Mardi Gras pre-parade the night before. That was fun. I had never been to Mardi Gras before. A lot of screaming drunk people. And thank God for technology. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to see it. I'd have never gone to Mardi Gras. Closest thing I get to Mardi Gras was going to New Orleans Square and Disneyland. Probably cost as much, too. You are. I was never an Anne Rice fan, but I understand that she wrote some really good books. Scary books. Oh, yeah. They were throwing out all kind of weird things. They were throwing out plastic bags. They were throwing out plastic bags and dog toys, which, lucky for her, she has a dog. But like, the lady that was sitting next to her was just like, "What the hell are you?" Vampires. Yep, she was famous for the vampires. Yep. Yep. And this is probably gonna sound crazy, but I thought she died long time ago. Like, I didn't know that she just passed away. It seems that people that I thought were dead long time ago are still alive. Dick Van Dyke is still alive. And he was like a heavy alcoholic. But he is one of the sweetest people I have ever met. I think it was for his 90th birthday. Elton John and Dick Van Dyke were at Disneyland. And that was really cool. They set up a stage in front of the castle. And he's a spry old man. He didn't want to be bothered by like cast members. He just wanted to walk around and go on the rides. Take pictures with people. Oh, what is that? That's what I'm gonna do if I'm blessed enough to reach old age. I'm gonna lay in a bed and watch TV videos that allow me to travel all over the world. That's right. I'm supposed to keep a week's worth of meds in my bug out bag in case I get a kidney call. Yeah. I pray every day for all of you guys that you get the things that you need from this world. Because kidneys are not easy to come by. I helped do an emergency transplant once. That scared the hell out of me. I told him I never wanted to be involved in that again. Because I was the one that had to tell the family. And I told them if they ever made me do that again, I'd quit. That was 10 years ago, maybe 9 years ago. There are just some unforgivable things out there. And I was like brand new into it, you know? I didn't know. And then I got yelled at because I wasn't showing enough emotion. I'm sorry. You told me to do a thing. I did the thing. What do you want? I got called all kinds of names that day. That's all I can remember. You don't know who Anne Rice is? She wrote Interview with the Vampire. The book. She was an author. She worked on a whole bunch of movies. She worked with Tim Burton, was it, that did the Interview with the Vampire? She worked on a couple of Disney movies, I know that. Way back a long time ago. She wasn't like a Disney person, but she I remember a friend of mine who worked for Disney ranting and raving that she got to meet Anne Rice. I'm like, alright, who's that? Yeah, she was some sort of Mardi Gras queen. Ow. Ow. That one got me. Ouch. That's a ouch. Now I gotta pick all the spider webs up. Plastic spider webs. Otherwise, every time I see one, I'm gonna have a panic attack. For those of you who do not know, I am totally arachnophobic. Unless they're like itty bitty, like the bitty ones I'm not afraid of. But if I can see it, I'm freaking the hell out. Yes, that's, see? All done. Now I can put my undone samples in this one. Oh yeah, I'm gonna like this one way better. 'Cause I don't have another box. I only have one cereal box. I have one other cereal box that I used to put my laptop on because I don't want it to overheat. And this one. This one was already used. I'm excited to try that Esperi Brown. Where is it? Okay. I think tomorrow I'm going to go through and put the little circles on the top of these and do a little swab. But that's another task for tomorrow, because I think I've used up all my spoons today. I don't have any more spoons. Well, that sucks, huh? Because I bought these brand new bags for nothing. Well, I'll use them eventually. Was that fun? Are we having fun yet? Alright, that goes over there. These go in there. I can unplug this thing. Alright. I did it. So, what do you think? What do you think? Isn't that nice? Now I have lots of room for more inks. Lots of room. I have 1, 2, 3, 40, 1, 42, 43, 40, 44. Let's see, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have, well, oh god, well over 100 spaces left. So, yay! Well, that is all for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed that one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the little bell, make sure it's set to all, so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you. And I will be back very soon with another video. So, take care until then. Okay, love you, bye. Have a great day. See you soon.